Okay, we're coming into turn 4. And that means last turn of daylight. I'll just flip all of these back. Ready to go. Okay. So we have turn sequence. We're back to higher HQ event. So let's see. No, we don't get a higher HQ event. So we go into friendly command. And who's in contact with whom? So the CO now is only in contact with 3rd platoon. Not in contact with XO, not in contact with 1st platoon and 1st sergeant. But if we move him, CO, into here, there's line of sight across there. So, and line of sight up to there, line of sight over to there, so okay, so battalion HQ gives, so we activate the COHQ. COHQ gets, CO is line, so that's a 5. 5 gives him 6. I think it's safest to move him in there, so he'll use 1 point on himself, and that will get him to there with an exposed marker. Now he's here, he can give a command to each of the 3 platoons. So we go 1, 2, 3, and we activate 2nd platoon, 3rd platoon and 1st platoon. And maybe he'll activate first sergeant as well. Yeah, so first sergeant is activated, and he'll stop there. So we're down to that one. We've done that impulse, and we're on to the platoon and the CO staff that's been activated. Maybe, actually, let's wait and see. Okay, so we'll activate first platoon, which is over here. So first platoon is going to go from 0 to, okay, so it gets 4. 4 for first platoon. That exposure comes off, and I presume that mortar that sniper becomes hidden again. It's not spotted. Yeah, regains its unspotted status. So we'll get that back over here. That means it's going to fire into there. The first order is to cease fire. So that comes off. They come off. They come off. So command and control. Ceasefire automatic. All occupants of a card. Yep. So they're not firing anymore. That's very tricky. You want to go slow, but you still got to move pretty quickly. But we're not going to make this attempt, so is it back to what we love doing? We'll go first platoon. Will strip an assault team off. So that's one, and then command it to go there, which is 2 points. So we've done the ceasefire. 2 more points leaves him on 1. 1 point. 1 point. So I think we'll save that point. And the sniper will open fire. And put a sniper off on there against him. Yes, this is not good. We have the ability to see through to there to try and spot that sniper. We'll have to remember that. So first platoon's done. Now we go to second platoon. Second platoon being here. Sorry, being here. Second platoon gets 3 points. Second platoon might be wise to go up here. Second platoon. Second platoon. Reconstitute. I think new tactical control, is that setting up the casualty location? Place a new tactical on the same card as the HQ, COHQ, or so the COHQ has to do it. So not right now. So we'll have a think about where we go. We go up onto the. I think we have to go up onto the hill. So who can't I? So the HMG is attached to someone else. All the rest are second. So 2 points for them to all go up here. exposed and exposed. Now there's another cover area. So attempt to seek cover and put the HMG hopefully into another cover. So it's a line unit, 3 cards. No. No. Yes, so we found another cover. Clone that one and put it on there. So that was another command. Can't look for that. Oh, it's going to go away, I think, so I won't worry about spending a point on that. So we'll save the rest. He seems to be relatively good there. Now we have the 3rd platoon. 3rd platoon gets 2. Third platoon being here. Shall we do the straightforward 2 commands? Gets us an assault into there. Exposed, and that was 2 commands, so he's done, which moves us into this with the CO, sorry, the 1st sergeant. He gets, 1st sergeant is veteran, so he gets 2 commands. First sergeant over here, 2 commands. Sniper's hitting that. First sergeant can't see anything, can't see this, can't see that. So we'll have to, I think, save. Okay, so now initiative. Well, the CO HQ is already gone. All the platoons have gone. The XO gets 1 command. XO is in there. I'm gonna have to see what pops out here, pops out there. There's nothing. Can't see that, so I won't fire at it. Can't see any of the enemies, so there's no fire outgoing from us. Maybe the XO just gets these guys, him and him, the unit out of cover. So that goes down 2. and then moves both him and the mortar up onto the hill. So they go up there and become exposed as well. And we'll save it there. Okay. Now general initiative. General initiative gives us 0. That was easy. Higher enemy HQ event. No. Enemy activity. So we have enemy activity there, 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 and there, I think. Determine this randomly, so 1 to 4. We get 3, which is this one here. And this is where I think, what does it do? It doesn't. Remains in good order and has fire missions remaining. It doesn't have fire missions remaining. Remove good order spotters from play when they have expended all of their available fire missions. So it should have gone before, but it's not going to cause any grief. So that goes over there. And the next card is of 3, number 1. So that's this. And it's not spotted, it's got a target, so it carries on. Next card is 1. So this has got, it's not spotted, so it carries on, which leaves this one, which is the brief, it's got a fire mission remaining. It draws 3 cards. Okay, so 1, 2, yes, there's a fire mission, 3. So it's got a fire mission, which means that pending comes into there, because that's all it can see. Alright, so we've done the enemy activity. Mutual capture and retreat. Retreat any non-pinned, non-captured paralysed teams under a VOF marker, 1 card better. So it's still pinned, and that's not under a VOF marker because it's pending. And that is, I think, it. No vehicles. So update fire missions. Remove incomings. Flip pending to their active side. Evaluate potential contact. Okay. Contacts, we've got two of them, one here and one of them here. So we don't have enemy and friendly on the same card, so we're still just engaged. Engaged with contact B is 3 card draw, so we'll do 1, 2 first. So number 1. So 1, 2, 3. No, There's no contact there, so that's good. And that one's been finished. So now we do the other one, which is the same 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And that has no contact either, which is very good, because that means it's 1 left, 1 potential contact B. This is daylight turn, so we now do the combat effects. So everyone who's got a VOF on them, so there's a VOF there, there's a VOF there, there's a VOF there, but no one else is under a VOF, so it's 3 VOFs. It doesn't have to be randomized, so this guy has got -2 +2, so that's 0, but the sniper is -3 VOF. -3 is a hit. There's a line unit, so it becomes a fire team. Put that over there, and we find a fire team. I presume it's... don't know if it's that one. Claim that. Fire team, and he gets pinned. So that's that one. This one is a -2, +1 and -3, so a -2 is a pin, so he stays pinned. And this one here is a paralysed team with a -3, I think. Oops, I should lock that down. -3. -3 +2 is a -1. It's a pin. So that goes on there. And that is all the VOFs. So we go to cleanup phase. And cleanup is basically getting the exposed markers off. Space mark. Pinned incoming. So the mortar guy is now removed, because he has no more fire missions. Right. Illumination exposed. Move fired. Concentrate. Great. Evacuate. No. If defensive mission. So how do we look at the end of turn 4? Well, we're aiming for these locations up here, and we've got a potential contact B still in the second row to sort out, but I must say we haven't really suffered tremendous casualties, even though that we've had heavy mortars, a couple of snipers. We haven't had any permanent enemy or substantial size enemy, so it's good progress, but not fast enough probably. Taking a conservative approach, knowing that we can do more than one attempt at the game, at the scenario. So pinned, that's all okay. pinned. Those are the VOF markers. We're still engaged because we've got 2 or more friendly or enemy occupied cards under VOF markers. So these VOFs are all occupied. Yep. Alright, so we'll just move that up to there and put that onto 5 and flip all of those over and we'll save the game. Just